What is up, world? Welcome to Apocaflix Now, our movie hangout show. I am your host, Jacob Bartley, and I am joined by the regular other three members of Apocaflix. And of course, Keith should be joining us. Maybe later is going to hop on, but we'll see. Of course, we have Mr. Jake Berlin in the house. What's going on, Jake?
Just a Tuesday, man. Glad we're watching a movie tonight, and hanging out. Kind of a relaxed version of a show. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Absolutely, man. I had a long weekend, so I'm glad it's just a chill Tuesday night. Nothing where we have to be super focused. Brian Avalosino is here as well. How you doing, man?
Good. I mean, can't complain. My movie won. It's always a good thing when my stuff wins.
I knew as soon as you revealed this movie, I knew
it was a no-brainer.
Yeah. Ready to watch some Lizard vs. Monkey.
Absolutely. And you still have that Kong Skull Island poster up. That's crazy. I just realized that.
Right there.
That's cool.
Except I wanted Godzilla.
Oh, true. And Gio Ramos, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Good. It was a fun weekend. Those of you who have time on your hands, watch the Justice Con panels that happened this weekend. Joe Manganiello was there, Jay Olivia, Zack Snyder, of course, and all the ladies of Army of the Dead. A lot of great stuff. Check it out. Made my weekend.
Awesome. That sounds great. So if you don't know already, we are doing a watch along of Godzilla versus Kong on HBO Max. So if you want to get your HBO Max up and running,
I love that picture.
And get started, we're going to just cover a few things here off the top really quick. So we will, the movie watching challenge, we usually do it during the watch along, but we're going to shoot a separate video. Jake, Office Space is the movie that won, and it was Brian's film. So they are going to discuss that on a separate video. So look out for that. It'll be up on the channel here in the next couple of days. And Gio Ramos was the one who was challenged next. So I believe you guys are going to handle that on video as well?
Yep, the movies will be revealed then, and it'll also be revealed whether or not Gio wants a poll or a number, and we'll go from there.
Awesome. Yeah, so look out for that video if you're interested in that. And then also, if you don't know already, every Friday we do a show called Marvel Rewind, where we talk about the new shows in the MCU on Disney Plus. And right now, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier is going into its finale episode 6. And I believe this information is correct. We're doing our live reactions Thursday night, or no?
I believe we are.
All right. Well, there you have it, just like we did for WandaVision, and we'll go ahead and put that up as well. So please don't forget to join us on there. And one last thing, if you're excited for Mortal Kombat, you might be seeing advertisement for it everywhere. We are seeing it this Friday, which means we are going to be reviewing it on Tuesday. Full hour-long plus spoiler discussion on Mortal Kombat next Tuesday. So don't forget to check us out there. And then we're going to get to this watch along. So Jake, I'll have you explain the timer and all that stuff.
Yeah. So guys, if you're doing this on HBO Max, which is the only option at the moment, when you click play on the home screen of HBO Max, it's going to take you through a Mortal Kombat preview. So what we did is we clicked skip and then we paused it right away. So if all of you want to go ahead and do that, we thought it was the best way to do so. I don't think, if I'm mistaken, let's see. I don't think the timer will go exactly to what.
33 seconds.
Yours is at 33 seconds? Okay, so what I'll do right now is I'll have the stopwatch go till 33 seconds. So I'll have a stopwatch during the show as usual. I'll show it every 15, 20 minutes. If you guys are lost, just let me know. I'll pause and we can catch everybody back up. But it's usually pretty simple. It usually goes pretty well. And then for anybody who's, obviously they're not going to see this if they step in during the show. But like I said, I'll have it going every 15 or 20 minutes or so. And the movie's only about 1:55. So it should be a nice, fun, quick watch along with some monster mayhem and lots of cool moments. So yeah.
Let's get into it.
Are you using your fancy light?
Go ahead, Brian. Say that. I didn't hear you. What?
I said, are you using your fancy lights?
No, I'm not. No.
The hell?
Well, your lighting looks good.
on my TV. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. That's right. I forgot. Yeah, I do have that. I got to turn it on. It's not. The problem is they work so good at night But I mean, they do look pretty cool right now, I must say. All right, gents. Well, if you guys are good, I'm good. We can go ahead and press play. Oh wait, what are we watching? The Showa era film? No, Chuck, we're not. Godzilla vs. Kong 2021. Everybody, it's the only reason why it won is because it came out like 3 weeks ago.
Brand new movie, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
and it's also leaving HBO Max in 10 days. So, you know,
It is.
That's a good point.
No, you're right. And quite honestly, we might just end up doing a Mortal Kombat watch along at some point too. Who knows? We'll see. But all right, if everyone is good to go, I'm good to go. I'll count us down. We'll get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So currently the Warner Brothers logo is showing.
Whoa. Don't get me started. Let me skip this. Piece of shit.
Legendary. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Just trying to be positive, you know. I wonder, has anyone in the chat not seen this yet? Let us know, because that's interesting if you haven't.
Such an interesting open with this guy.
I know, right?
I know, right, Chuck?
What's up, Buck? What's up, man? Thanks for popping in, Buck.
I'm guessing you don't have HBO Max, Star Drew. That's if you have to pay for it again. I like how we see Kong take a shower.
Best performance in the movie. Doesn't even say a word.
I love the look of him so much.
It's great.
both of them look amazing.
They do, but Godzilla in the 3 movies he's been in has always
Looks
looked
the same. Mhm.
Kong has literally like matured from Skull Island until now.
He looks like a teenager in Skull Island.
Yeah,
Like-
now he's like fully realized as an adult.
And he looks like he's like 40 in human years, you know? Like he's not young. Not super young.
I also love, and we find this out, but I love how they weaved in King of the Monsters with the story of Kong, because Ghidorah, everything that happened with Ghidorah and King of the Monsters with his storms and the just damage that character did, or the monster, destroyed Skull Island. They had to take Kong off of Skull Island. I love the plot point idea of connecting the 2 movies just through that factor. Like, why would Kong ever leave Skull Island, right? Well, Ghidorah screwed everything up. There's your answer.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And Chuck, you're right. There's so much history we don't know. That's why ever since we saw this movie, also, and I gotta say, these Godzilla and Kong movies have done incredible intros, like with the mythology and everything, like seeing new things. But Ever since we saw this movie in theaters, I've been saying I don't want a sequel. Like I think the stories are done for like future movies. I want a movie on Hollow Earth. That's what I want. I want to see something completely different that we've never seen before, and like they're giving this backstory and family history to Kong. Let's learn more about it. You know, of course they all died eventually, and he's the last of their kind. But like, let's see them like fully as a people in a way. You know, like with multiple of them around. That'd be crazy.
It would be like apes, but huge ones.
Yeah, like in the movie ends with how they get to Skull Island, right? Like
Yeah.
how did because his parents were on Skull Island, their bones were on Skull Island. Like how did they get there from Hollow Earth? That's what I want to see. Of course, they're probably going to make more movies, and they make a ton of money, and they're really cool, and they did a really good job with them. But
Well, they've gotten better each time too.
they have. You're right. You're right. I mean, we all have opinions and stuff on the previous ones, but I think the 4 they've done so far have all been above average to great. I think Skull Island is still the best of all of them, personally, because it's a connective story between humans and monsters. But this is incredible. I think the first Godzilla in 14 was awesome.
I think the weakest one might be King of the Monsters, to be
And
honest.
to me, like,
Yeah.
it's not even like average. Like, it's above average.
Well, and in all of them, so I can rank 2 things: the quality of the movies, and then just the monster fights. Like,
exactly.
'cause if I'm talking just monster fights, this probably wins, but King of the Monsters is probably second in that.
Yeah, seeing Ghidorah and
Yeah.
Godzilla go at it was awesome.
And what is it called when Godzilla, when he turns all red and all that? It's like
The atomic Godzilla?
yeah, that was so cool. And we didn't see that in this movie.
Shame on you, Chuck.
Well,
Shame
see,
on
I
you.
was going to bring this up. I'm actually for this.
No.
I'm for this, and the reason why, one, we haven't seen it in modern day, but 2, we've always seen the death of King Kong. Why not the death of Godzilla?
So is that a storyline that exists, or is he just like
No, that
making it
actually
up?
happened. I think he mentioned it.
Hmm.
Destroya. I think Chuck.
Oh yeah,
kills
yeah.
Godzilla, if I'm not mistaken.
And if they could pull off Jet Jaguar, that would be insane.
Yeah, for sure. And Samir, you're right. This is one factor we definitely consider when we talk about him. That definitely had the worst human story.
Hey, they did Death of Godzilla. Maybe that's when he becomes King Kong, because he has to be the one to like be the leader after Godzilla's gone.
Actually, Samir,
Oh.
I will argue back on that a little bit, Samir. I will say there's two human stories in this movie. One of them is my least favorite out of all of them.
Yeah, that's fair. I still think King of the Monsters might be the worst human story.
See, I don't think it's actually that bad now that I think about it, personally.
I just don't like the storyline with her mom, with Millie Bobby Brown's mom in the movie, with Vera Farmiga and all that stuff. It was just weird.
Also, quite funny. Just a nice little, or not a nice one, but it's an interesting thing. They get. Oh god, I gotta find his name first before I even continue. Hold on. Let's see. So they get Damian Bashir, right, to play the bad, kind of a guy who's in Tarantino films and stuff like that. And then they give him a name, Walter Simmons.
What do you expect?
Is that in this movie?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Ew. Is that all you got to do to get somebody to walk away from their workstation just to annoy them?
Apparently. I wish I could just blast the score right now.
Yeah. Man. Godzilla is a scary mother effer, man. What a great shot.
Could you imagine living in a world with these characters? Oh my god.
I would like volunteer to move to Mars or something. Like, when are they doing that? I would definitely get out of California because we're right
actually. It's
by the
funny.
ocean.
I'll pose a question to Gio and Jacob. We had a question on one of our Q&As for this month of would you volunteer to essentially put yourself on another planet if we discovered that there was other life forms out there and other factors of living in space? Would you volunteer to go?
I mean, it depends on the circumstances, but probably not. It really depends. If they were like, all right, if you go, we're gonna leave $10 million for your family, and then I'd probably do it.
Jacob, you're not going.
What do you mean? If that was the situation, I would.
No, you are too fickle. You'd have to have the whole entire thing planned out from this first second you started to the second or to the last step. No way.
That's true. I would want to know exactly what's gonna happen. Like,
Starger, to answer your question here, yes, he gets the signature because it's from Ghidorah. He senses another monster going after his claim, which is why he goes to attack this lab, which is why he goes to attack Hong Kong. He senses it, and so he doesn't. He's the king, right? He can't have someone trying to claim his throne. They made him look so badass.
oh, yeah. That's why I like Kong and Godzilla, but I just love the look of Godzilla, man.
Yeah. Oh, Selvin, let me get you, man. You're right here. We're about 13 minutes in. Thank you for asking, man. And Chuck, see ya, bud. Peace.
I'm guessing you said no, Jake, to that question.
No, I'd go. See ya.
You would go?
Yeah.
Well, you're probably never coming back, right? I mean, that's
There's always a possibility.
assumed.
Jake, you ain't leaving your dog.
And again, to all of you watching, we might not be exactly timed up with this, but we're within this for about 5 seconds or so.
Gio, you didn't answer. Would you go?
I'd have some terms. I would want a squad of Marines, a couple archaeologists, one of those
What?
Matt Damon guys from The Martian.
They're not just sending you alone on a mission. It's like with a group of people.
Hey, it's a group of explorers, dude.
I don't know. That'd be tough.
Poor Kyle Chandler.
Yeah, he got the biggest shaft in this movie.
Kyle Chandler should be a freaking A-list movie star, man. I love this guy.
I agree.
How much longer till she's in a superhero movie?
She'll be cast within a year.
Yeah,
She'll be cast in something within a year.
year or two. She was rumored for Eternals, right? At some point.
Yeah, early on, but she became too old.
She was rumored to be Sprite.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Come on, Power Rangers reboot. There you go. There's your new Pink Ranger right there.
That's UC Berkeley, by the way.
Oh, really? How long till this man's in a superhero franchise?
Alexander Skarsgård?
Yeah,
Yeah, he needs to be a villain now.
something. I mean, he was Tarzan, but not really a
He was a
superhero.
great Tarzan.
Yeah, I liked him as Tarzan a lot, actually. Oh, I need my subtitles on.
Buck, I love it. I love it.
If I'm not mistaken, did we cast Reverse Flash?
I
We
think
haven't?
didn't we cast Flash, but then just started saying
I feel like either myself or someone else said him for Reverse Flash.
it does sound familiar.
Did you? I don't know. I
But
know
no,
Keith
but
just
you're
talked
right.
a lot about him.
He would be a perfect choice. Although I think he'd be too old for Reverse Flash for an Ezra Miller Flash. You know, there was a social media rumor going around this past week, and it was just people saying stuff about who should play Reverse Flash. I don't know if you guys saw this. Michael
No, I didn't
Fassbender.
see it. Ah. Yeah, I'm down for that.
Fassbender is Reverse Flash up against an Ezra Miller Flash.
I would want Fassbender to win.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think Skarsgård's too old for that. I think he could do it.
He'd be great at it for sure.
Yeah.
Samir, yes, he kicked ass in True Blood.
I still have yet to see that. I need to watch it.
I've watched every single episode of that show.
Yeah, I gotta watch it.
I don't know if you would like it. I think you would think it's too weird.
He likes Teen Wolf, Brian.
Are
It's
you crapping on Teen Wolf right now?
Nope, never seen
Are
it.
you
I'm just
really?
saying.
You really want to go there? You really want to go there,
I'm just saying
Mister
That, like-
Mister Dino Fury?
that Teen Wolf, like True Blood can't be weirder than Teen Wolf. You know?
Yes,
Like,
it can, because they can have sex and stuff in this.
See, Brian, I understand the thing about wanting him to be a villain, but he fits the role of a really good hero.
I just thought of a great villain for him.
Okay, go ahead.
Thanks to what Samir and Chuck are talking about. Give me him as Dracula and Blade.
That'd be almost a one-off, though. I wouldn't want that.
mhm.
Yeah, Marvel doesn't use long-term character or long-term villains like they should.
Dracula is a villain to Moon Knight.
I know, but you got to think about the whole universe overall, like what they're going for. I don't know if that's a character that would stay around.
I don't know.
I'd push back on that though, Jake. I mean, they're bringing back Tim Roth's Abomination, and Who played Justin Hammer? What's his name?
Yeah,
Sam
but look how
Rockwell?
long it's been since we've seen them, though. Like, I guess nobody sticks around like Loki did, you know, like in multiple movies. But would they make Dracula like an anti-hero, like the MonsterVerse or the Dark
No,
Universe
you
tried
can't.
to?
No, don't make that character anti-hero. No.
I don't want them to. I'm just saying.
Chuck, didn't they confirmed that he's a part of Armor Wars, didn't they?
Yeah.
That's cool. Did Rebecca Hall's character die in Iron Man 3? I don't think so, right?
Yes.
She did die, right?
Aldrich Killian shot her.
Oh, that's right, huh? Wow.
You know that she was supposed to be the main villain, right?
I remember hearing about that, yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, damn.
She's so good. She doesn't get enough love. She
I
is
like
so
her a
good.
lot.
Excellent in the town.
Yeah. I also just watched it for the first time last year in Professor Marston and the Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's great in that.
Give me Rebecca Ferguson in the Marvel Universe.
How long have we been talking about that, though? Ever since she showed up in Rogue Nation, give her a role now. Give her a role now.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm the one that came up with that, but I've known her the longest.
Have you?
No,
He was following her career before Mission
I
Impossible.
fan casted her as She-Hulk during our casting table, so let's
Oh, really?
on that one.
Nice.
that Amelia Clark though in Secret Wars.
Dude, so excited. Secret Invasion, Secret Wars. I am so pumped for that cast. Coleman, Clark, Fury, Mendelsohn. Whew. It's not even fair.
A lot of non-Americans who are very good actors, though.
That's all that matters. All of them can do American accents, though.
I'm not saying they can't. I'm just hoping. I'm hoping she's not a one-off.
Yeah, it depends who she's playing. It could be just like a lower level character, but they could keep her around still.
I just hope she's not just a scroll that they just use her for scrolly stuff. You're not going to find.
Selvin. Yeah, I forgot she was in that. Good call.
I was going to say that. Yeah, that movie's crazy.
That's a very underrated movie, directed by Joel Edgerton.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Gio and Jacob, Shang-Chi. We like?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, looks good. What was it? Damn it. What's his name? Oh, my God.
Who? Which one?
All I can think about is Louis Tan and Joe Taslim. God, what's his name?
Simu Liu.
Shang-Chi. Yes, thank you. Yeah. Nah, he looks good. I mean, it's only a small taste of what we've seen, but I like what I'm seeing so far.
That double kick, though?
Yeah, it looks awesome. I love the vibe they're going for with it.
I don't know why. I feel like Jacob's going to be the one to absolutely be obsessed with this movie.
With Shang-Chi? You know, I wouldn't have thought that until I saw the trailer.
Very Power Ranger before they morph, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of just like a regular guy who's the master of kung fu, just going around the city and saving people and stuff.
Well, not necessarily. He's the son of the Mandarin.
Well, but I just mean that last bus scene. Like he doesn't have superpowers. He's just knows kung fu.
So
that we
he
know
doesn't have like superpowers, but he has the power. He has the power to harness his chi, which essentially gives him power.
And his ass is going to get control of those 10 rings at some point.
Yeah, exactly.
Which are actually bracelets, not rings. That's interesting.
Oh well,
it makes the most sense though.
They're rings, but they're like rings, like like rings that you toss.
I think the look of that is better. I think that is a really cool look overall, rather than just rings.
I mean, it would be kind of silly seeing him fight with like 10 rings.
Like, who wears a ring on their thumb half the time, right? Like,
check out my pinky ring.
It's not even a finger.
So, is he not the Mandarin's son usually?
No.
That's interesting.
They can't really use it too because it's kind of racist. His father is Fu Manchu.
Oh, okay. So, there has to be at least one little reference to Iron Man 3, right?
Yeah.
Like, there has to be at least one.
Absolutely. You know, Brian, you said that you could see Jacob being the most obsessed with it. It's funny, and I'm not saying I will be, but I kind of see myself being the most obsessed with it.
Well, yeah,
I'm such a fan of like the Raid movies and everything that those guys do. Like, I've really come on to this kind of action over the last few years, and it's like, of course, like I love my classic MCU stuff, but this is something that I've like really looked forward to in the MCU ever since it was announced, because it's such a different thing. And like I told you on a reaction, I am all about mythology. And mythology is what I get hooked on, and this seems to be full of it.
I'm for the obsessiveness of Jacob. I'm thinking it more of like, it reminds me of like old Power Rangers where they're just walking around, get into a fight, and it's just like people leaping and fighting all over the place and stuff like that.
Got it. This is such a cool thing they did with this movie. Allowed him to talk through sign language.
Their relationship is maybe the best part of the whole entire movie.
Yeah, as far as story-wise, it is.
Yeah.
100%. So this reminds me, you know what I watched today is Sound of Metal on the Riz Ahmed movie. It's really good.
You know what I watched the other day? And I actually kind of dug it. The New Mutants.
Oh, I didn't even know it's on HBO Max. I still haven't seen it.
It was.
I'm gonna watch it.
So I thought it was cool. The only thing is that you can tell it was unfinished.
Oh, yeah. But for what it was, I actually kind of dug it.
You can tell it was just completely destroyed.
Yeah.
I watched Promising Young Woman today, and my God, that movie is something.
I don't know if I can get myself to watch that.
Did you
There's
like
no
it?
killing, Brian.
I'm not talking about that. Just the it's revolves around.
You don't see like blood or anybody being beaten.
I'm not worried about that.
I know what you're saying, Brian, and I don't think you have anything to worry about really. Like, unless just the concept of it, idea of it really, really bothers you.
It's more, I just don't want to see people getting.
You don't see anything like that. You don't see anything like that.
You don't see anything at all.
Mm-mm.
It was completely different than what I was expecting.
It's actually very cleverly done, like the way they handle that. Yeah. Did you like it though, Jake? Like overall?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, it's good.
And I like the ending. I've talked to people who said they didn't like the ending too much, and I really, really like the ending.
I did. After like 10 minutes of just sitting there, like, what? I liked it. You guys should check out Sound of Metal though. It's on Prime. It's free. If you have Prime, it's really good. Olivia Cook is in it, I believe, too.
Yep, from Ready Player One.
She's really good in it too.
Okay, trivia. Who does Millie Bobby Brown's friend in this movie? What other big movie is he in?
Oh, I know.
Okay, don't say it then.
Deadpool 2.
Okay, I didn't know if anybody knew.
He looks too much. He has too much of a familiar face. Like, how he's too. Like
Sometimes people mature and they look completely different, which is why I asked.
He does look older and a little bit more mature, but he looks like the same person. Yeah.
Like I feel like I could see him in anything and know immediately that's it.
Okay, what Taika Waititi movie was he in? No, but nobody's gonna get this.
What We Do in the Shadows, or no?
Nope.
Oh, I know what it is. Then I
What
won't
is
say it. Hunt for the Wilder People.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never even heard of that movie.
It was like the movie that put Taika on the map.
Yeah, that's the only one I haven't seen yet.
He directed a movie or two before that, but it's like the movie that really like solidified him as like a director.
Because they're both from the same place, right?
Mm-hmm.
New Zealand.
Yup.
So, did I tell you guys I'm in like a eternal battle against Universal Studios right now? Because
you're watching Jurassic Park?
Well, not because of that, but so I just bought the 5-disc like box set that Amazon sells, which is a steel book. Didn't know that. That was cool. It's actually really nice. And it comes with the digital codes. Yeah, the digital codes don't work.
Really?
So I'm like, they give you one email a day so far. So each day I get one response to the email.
Wow.
It's just like, come on. And it's always like in the middle of the night when I'm asleep too.
Is it because it's sold by like a third party, so it's old?
I know that a lot of my
though,
movies, the digital codes had an expiration date on it.
That's
yeah,
true.
but see, that was but the weird thing is yeah, it's past it, but it says it doesn't work in my country.
So
I was like, and plus
maybe they switched platforms or something, and it's like all screwed up now, and they just gotta send you a bunch of new ones.
So
are they for movies anywhere? Or
I mean, it's for Universal that gets sent to movie anywhere.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I know there was some type of change with movies anywhere, like recently.
Well, they got rid of Vudu.
Oh, maybe that's what I'm
They
thinking.
did. Voodoo is no longer.
Is it Vudu or no?
No, it's not Voodoo. It's what'd you say?
Ultraviolet.
Ultraviolet is no longer. That's a good time to talk about. Yes, Rachel. It sure as hell was a milestone last year. Remember last year's watch party?
Yeah.
Here.
That was awesome. It was like our first ever like watch along of anything. It was a blast.
Yeah, that was so much fun.
You guys
I was actually doing a bunch of research because fun fact for all of you watching, if you don't know, you can just look down. In 2 weeks, we're having our 100th show. which is wild to think about. And I found the exact date of when Now went live, and I went back and watched it. And my God, the production value was terrible.
Yeah. I mean, it was. We weren't going live with episode 1, right?
No, we were recording.
Yeah.
And then posting. We didn't go live for a while. I don't know which it was, but we didn't go live for a while. All right, let's get to some monkey versus lizard chaos now.
This is my favorite part, I think, because the music is the best part. Gio, did you buy that Justice League $250 vinyl box?
No, I have it on wish list. It's this one movie has been, stretching my wallet. So I do have two bottleneck posters coming in this week. So.
Ooh. Chuck, if it makes you feel any better, Sunday we're not doing POV on Sunday, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, we haven't revealed it yet. We're not doing anything for Apocaflix or POV because the Oscars are on Sunday. We're not doing a watch along on Sunday. It'll be very small, obviously, and hopefully we can get back to the normal thing next year. But maybe on Now we'll cover it, but I doubt it. There's just not a whole lot to it this year. But yeah, we're all channels here for us are taking Sunday off because of it. So
No point in competing against it.
and just to reiterate too, Sunday's show will be pushed to Monday, which we'll talk about on tomorrow's show.
But since you're here,
and since Brian brought it up.
it was relevant.
All right, everybody, this is where we currently are at, just in case, coming up on the 40-minute mark. We're about to get to the action, if you will.
Jake, I was looking at all those vinyls. Whoever is in charge of that, like 75% of them are horror movies.
Wait, say it again. Sorry.
The vinyls that you get,
Mondo?
75% of them are like horror movie ones. So someone
Because they're the most artistic.
Yes. They need to restock some of their older ones.
They may never restock. They just continue to stay sold out. A lot of them don't ever get restocked. My lights are kicking in real hard right now, guys.
I kind of want to see it.
What, do they react to the noise?
Oh, you haven't seen it?
Mm-mm.
When we get to the part, I'll show you. But I bought this new. It's called Grove, and what happens is there's a little tiny camera on the top of my TV, and there's how many points? There's 7 points on the TV that the camera connects to, and the lights behind the TV change to the color of on the screen.
Oh wow!
So I'm
That's cool.
totally entranced in colors as I'm watching the film. And as I said, I'll text myself the video and I'll play it after the watch along to see so everybody can see it. I'm so excited to see what it looks like during this ocean fight, though. This is going to be awesome.
I muted myself to listen.
I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna mute for about 5 minutes.
Oh man, how many military personnel died?
So many people die in this movie that we don't even see. It's crazy. What is that going to do to Godzilla? Like, they've been shooting missiles at him this whole time. Oof. Nice.
I love the UFC style they gave to Kong. It's so dope.
Yeah, dude. Godzilla wastes no time with the atomic breath, man. He's
Well,
just
so
at it.
again, going back to the connection of all these movies, we saw at the end of King of the Monsters that he was lit up with a nuclear bomb, and he now essentially went full Palpatine and has unlimited power.
Yep.
And he can use it however
Anytime he
whenever
wants.
he wants. And as we see later in the movie, he can use it for a very long time. Whereas before, I remember in the original Godzilla, or the 14 version from Gareth Edwards, he had to build up to it, and then he was out of it.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a full-on stamina thing for him.
Which reminds me.
Rachel, yes, they do. They obey the laws of physics as long as you just let your mind go and enjoy the movie.
Just like Cap Shield, right?
Yeah, neither does Cap Shield.
I think Kong might be able to breathe underwater longer than a human can. Probably because his lungs are so big, right?
Makes sense.
Chuck, I'll push back on this. I don't think he felt small at all. I don't think he felt small at all compared to the previous movies.
I was trying to figure that out myself. I feel like they both looked small to me, to be honest. But then I'm like,
maybe just in this scene because they're on
the carriers. Yeah,
but we don't know how big those carriers actually are.
Yeah, those carriers are strong too. Kong's jumping on them.
Yeah,
but yeah,
this upcoming shot might be one of my most favorite things in the movie. When he turns away and he's got the explosions behind him for Big G for the Zilla.
I keep forgetting I ordered a Kong vs. Godzilla Funko Pop set. I can't wait for that. The Godzilla looks freaking dope.
Are they bigger ones?
I don't think so.
Or just regular size.
I think they're just regular size.
Right here. Here's my favorite shot coming. This is the dopest. Oh, this shot is so good. That right there. Oh my
Godzilla.
God. Oh, with the flames around him and everything.
Mm-hmm. His face looks so mean.
Oh, he looks so good there.
So is he floating in the water like that?
Yeah.
Like straight up? That's so cool.
His tail.
His tail.
His tail and feet are probably.
I guess it's just like a human if you were just sitting
well, that's what alligators
like
do.
Yeah, I was going to say an alligator.
So alligators, you don't see it under the water, but their head is like this and their body straight down with their tail.
Now that makes sense now that I think about it.
It's a very lizard alligator.
He's just sitting there like floating in the water.
His tail's like a little rudder, it's spinning.
Like Godzilla can't smile and make a happy face, you know?
There you go.
There's no way.
He's treading water. Boom.
I can't wait for my Godzilla Funko. Ah!
And then we get back to the slowest part of the movie.
Jake, you should get the Kong Funko with the bone axe and the lit up scale.
I'm not opposed to that at all.
Do they have that?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
We just passed that, Star Drew. Just passed it.
Ooh. I don't like his red eyes. Kong with battle axe. I don't like his red eyes.
I think they did that because it would be too much black.
Yeah, I don't like that. Brian, you sure? Did you get this one?
I'll show it. Hold on, let me see.
Because this is the 10-inch one.
No, mine's a 2 set of the smaller ones.
Got it.
Let's see.
Oh, I know which ones you got. I see it.
I believe it's this one.
Yeah, his tail wraps around his body.
I believe it's that one.
That's the one I showed you.
Oh, was it? No, wait.
I know which one you got. You're fine. I see it now.
Well, now I'm curious.
Did you get this one?
I don't think so.
I actually don't think I would get like a Godzilla hot toy because it's going to be like $500-$600 if they release.
Oh my
one.
god! If they made that, that would be so much money.
Of course,
I mean,
would
I'm not
want
saying
it.
no right now.
Yeah,
Jake, you already have too many.
I'm not saying no right now. I need something other than Marvel and Star Wars on my resume for those. Speaking of,
need a DC one. There we go.
they haven't made a good DC one yet. Gio, I'm surprised you haven't gotten the Black Suit Superman.
I want to get the what was the one with the Batflick Nightmare?
It was the Black Suit Superman and Nightmare Batman.
I'm saving up for that one.
You know their monthly payments, right?
Yeah, like I said, my wallet's stretched right now.
Oh, that's the one I'm getting. These are the ones I'm getting.
Oh yeah, see that? Yeah.
Hi, Bear. Oh, so happy.
He's getting brushed. That's why.
So happy.
Okay.
It
Good.
says I'm over it. Get it away from me.
By the way, I have the Wonder Woman Justice League hot toy, and it's amazing.
Stardew, I will buy that off of you. No joke. No joke.
And
What?
do they still make an indie hot toy?
No,
Really?
they don't. They made it once. They don't make it. They haven't made it
Oh,
ever.
wow. I mean, you can try to find them from somebody, but you can't buy them from Sideshow anymore.
Exactly.
Downtown Sac has. Remember, I showed you that they have the Idol, his satchel, and hat combo set for like $800.
Jeez.
It's literally like in a framed case. Fun fact: I learned the other day from one of the kids at work. You know that at Disneyland, when you go in and they have a model kind of like of the car in Indiana Jones,
Yeah,
that's an actual prop from the movies.
makes sense.
That specific one, not
Yeah, that makes sense.
only in Disneyland. That one's a real one that they used, I believe, in Raiders.
Shucks, like I have a Stan Lee Funko. We're all talking hot
Man,
toys,
That's not
but
bad.
those that's cool.
Don't worry, I don't have. Yes, Starger, the car in the temple, whatever they call that, the ride.
The Temple of the Hidden Eye, Brian.
Yes. Well, he said Temple of Doom, and that threw me off.
Tomb of Doom. That's a cool name. Tomb of Doom. I should call my man cave Tomb of Doom.
Okay.
Oh, Jacob and Gia, you guys haven't seen my new setup yet.
You have a man cave?
I've converted my garage.
He has half a man cave.
Nice.
I was thinking because
other half is a laundry room.
was that your setup for Whiskey Jedi?
I didn't use. Did I? No, I didn't use it for Whiskey Jedi. I used it for the reaction yesterday. Is what I used it for.
Oh, okay.
It's been a long time coming. It's been a big process since I moved in here, and it obviously it costs money to do flooring and stuff like that. So it was a process, but I was finally able to do some stuff and put the camera up.
Gio, are you a Static Shock person? They just put out a special Static Shock Funko.
I was obsessed with that cartoon.
I wasn't too big on it. I watched some of it.
Fair.
Okay, guys, I think I found my next hot toy.
You already have your next hot toy. You mean your next hot toy?
Gabby will 1000% disapprove.
Gabby, he's got a secret list of like 5 of them behind you. So
no, that's not true.
Okay,
this is what I want.
No way.
Wait, no, they're making that as a hot toy.
It's already a hot toy.
Oh,
How dope!
How big is it? Oh, they just showed her
look,
holding it.
look.
Yeah.
No. Okay, so list off the ones that you have already that you're planning on getting.
I have Clone Wars Ahsoka, Captain Marvel, and IG-11.
That's enough.
On top of Mando,
Well, I already have Mando.
we got you Captain America, even though it's
Yeah.
not a.
No, it's still a hot toy. It works.
No.
I'm not buying anything. Relax.
No
It's all wish
comment.
wants.
For everything you buy for yourself, I get 2 things.
Yeah, I'll give you 2 $1 bills.
Oh
Okay,
wow!
back to the movie. Back to Kong or Godzilla vs Kong.
But Brian, my Harley Quinn one is gonna be on its way soon.
You and
I-
your
Is that the
remember-
Birds of Prey one, Jacob?
Yeah, so we went to watch Birds of Prey.
I think you guys
and
can see my lights back here.
we were in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
you can
we were
probably
at-
see my glasses.
It's pretty
I
dope.
watched it with Brian because we went back to Brian's house afterwards, and as I was leaving, I ordered it like on my phone,
This guy.
and it's that was over a year ago, and it's finally coming.
Yeah, my IG-11 one, I don't know where it is.
Yeah, the Suicide Squad Harley Quinn one was not good. Like it, I didn't want that one. It looked bad. But
Didn't you say you wanted Boba Fett as one of them?
I want Boba Fett so bad.
Not me. No.
See, there's another one.
I want
That
Dad
doesn't mean
bod
he
Boba
ordered
Fett.
it yet.
Not
I
yet.
want Dad bod Boba Fett.
Yep.
And I have Scarlet Witch on the way, by the way.
I think I ordered that one too.
I pre-ordered it. Yeah. Dude, I had to. It looks.
I got it the day it came out within like 20 minutes.
This guy. I don't have 5. He just named 4.
I forgot I got that one. Okay, so this might be one of my outside of obviously the fights. This is what I love so much about this movie. This idea of Hollow Earth and this other world where his family came from, and like that, Jesus, where they reigned supreme, and there were like multiple Kongs and like all these other monsters and stuff, and the fact that that's where the Titans came from, super interesting.
Yeah, it's smart. It gives it more of a not. I mean, I hate to say the word realistic, but like they're not just these random.
Well, it makes sense. Like they came from somewhere, not just
Yeah.
they weren't just here on Earth. But I'm curious, does anybody know, either in the chat or us, like, is this part of the Kong mythology normally, or
Not
did
that I
they
know of.
create this for the show or for the movie?
Let us know. By the way, Gio, the lady that is in the little ship with them, give me her as Zatanna.
Oh, Isaac Gonzalez.
Yes.
Oof.
That'd be a
Should
great
be good.
casting.
The creatures on Hollow Earth are terrifying.
That lizard flying thing is just
And even those birds that we see later, they're ugly as hell, but they are terrifying. That is badass.
Bless you.
Basio.
Flying dragon snakes.
I wonder if they're considered titans.
Probably. I mean, they're kind of his size almost. So
Yeah.
they're probably.
Are the skull crawlers considered titans?
I would assume so. I would assume anything that's their size are titans. It's just a matter of the alphas or betas or whatever you want to call it.
Dude, then he just absolutely just destroys this thing, pounds it, and rips its head off. And then drinks its gush.
Ugh. Man.
Gotta love it.
Okay, so Chuck said Hollow Earth was created for this, and their titaness.
That's cool. I mean, I'm down for them to expand the mythology, you know? Like,
And it makes
we obviously
sense.
liked it, right?
Yeah, it wasn't something that they just did. It had meaning and it made sense.
Absolutely. And I guess we talk about the humans a lot, but this is part of the story as well, like just seeing this world. So that's a good thing they did with the story.
Yeah. It wasn't just done to be like, ooh, cool. It actually had reason to it. Not to mention that dope throne that Kong had.
It is pretty cool that there's no real sky. I wonder though if they can live like on both sides.
Yeah, he switches sides at one point, remember?
Oh yeah, I think he does.
That's crazy though. Once you go to one side, you just fall like normal.
Yeah.
See, Brian, you were saying I like everything planned and organized. This would be a nightmare for me being there. I couldn't do it.
It's like the Princess Leia hand scene. Yeah, see, he switched sides.
I guess his eyes are kind of red.
Jake, I was literally about to say his eyes kind of actually are a little bit of the orange.
Maybe it was just like they turned when he was in Hollow Earth or something, but they weren't red in the rest of the movie.
Yeah. How long do you think it'll be until the real world has something like this?
They probably
I was gonna say they probably already do, but we don't know about it.
I mean, yeah, Tesla has the ones in the cities, but I'm talking about from.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Not
be.
very long.
I mean, yeah, not very long.
They've already California. They accepted and then they canceled the light rail train that was going to go from Sacramento to LA in an hour.
Don't get me started about
It
the
was
2 hours.
it was supposed to be like a 0 to nothing trip for California people, but they
It would have
canceled.
taken 2 hours from Sacramento to San Diego. Can you imagine? Just, hey, I'm going to go to San Diego. I'll be back later.
That would have been cool, but the tickets would have been insane at first.
Probably.
Our company was supposed to build it, which is why I know that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I remember hearing about that, but
Yeah.
I guess they canceled it.
Someone sounds like they're actually in an elevator or something.
Is that me?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Probably me.
I don't think it's me, but the thing that bothers me about this is there's
The lights
no
are
way. There's no way they'd be able to sneak around this facility like this. Like,
No,
just
God, no.
no way. And they're like in the testing area where they're fighting and stuff. Like how?
Yeah, Chuck. I don't. Yeah, the public transport's great, but I guess
Chuck, what are you talking about? You have a bike and everything is bikeable distance with you.
yeah,
Here, that is not a thing.
like a subway wouldn't work here.
Yeah.
It wouldn't work on the West Coast.
I mean, we have BART, but it's so limited in the Bay Area.
BART, yeah, it's limited to a very small location. How does everyone feel about the look of Mecca?
I thought he was
How about
he was too skinny.
You think?
Yep.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Brian. I don't know how to explain it though. Like
This wasn't bulky enough?
Yeah.
I thought he turned out a lot better than I thought it would.
Oh, it could have been a lot worse, but I would have liked him to be a little bit big. See, he's just too skinny.
Or does he look skinny because Godzilla's fat?
Godzilla's not fat.
Do you remember that when Godzilla 14 came out, the one thing people reacted to from the trailer was Fat Godzilla.
really?
You could probably find articles on it online.
Godzilla can look however he wants.
Yeah.
I just think that's his natural body. Like he's not fat.
Yeah, he ain't fat. He's just a
But
dude.
It's because they tried to give us like a T-Rex.
He drinks a lot of milk. He's got big bones.
Mm-hmm. Mecha is perfect, except just that his middle part is just too thin.
I thought so too, Brian. It kind of looked like the skeleton of Mechagodzilla.
Yeah.
Like they need to put a little bit of armor on him.
Yeah, everything else totally fine with. Give him a little shape. He reminds me of one of those Real Steel bots. I didn't buy the Mechagodzilla Funko.
They have one.
Yeah,
I'm sure they do.
he's too skinny. I think the funniest thing to me is how everyone figured out that Mechagodzilla was in this without any proof or showing that Mechagodzilla was in this. Like when they saw the tail in the fighting water scene, they went, "That's Mechagodzilla," and it's not Mechagodzilla, but Mechagodzilla is in it just a little bit later. I just think it's so funny. Like, can you imagine being the people that made it and they were like, "What the hell? How'd they figure that out?" Ugh. God, he's so awesome looking. Jacob, look up Mechagodzilla's Funko. He looks like a messed up Power Ranger Megazord.
Ooh, the colors.
I think that's honestly visually, this is one of the most appeasing movies I've ever seen.
Absolutely. Dope. Mackenzie, will you turn the light off,
Please.
please? She says thank you. Oh yeah.
You just want it so we could be jealous
It's
of
like,
it.
it's like that Christian Bale gif.
You just want us to be jealous of the colors.
Well, it's finally dark outside now.
Have you watched?
I have the video ready to share. Just I have to share it after the main scene that it's playing. So
Have you already watched Blade Runner on it?
no, but I watched Ragnarok, and my God.
God damn it. Now I'm going to want one. You suck.
Dude, this is what I'm talking about. I talked about this with when we talked about Shang-Chi a little bit. But the mythology of like there was like a hierarchy.
Well, there is a hierarchy. Alpha.
That's what I'm saying. Like Kong, his family ruled.
Yeah.
And like, I want to see that stuff, man.
And I mean, look at how big that place is.
That's-
His tongue is like a thumb compared.
It just looked like a normal room to us.
Yeah. But then look at all the bones.
And I want to know how this spike came to be. Like, I want to know this. I want to know it all. Like, if that is in fact Godzilla's scale, which it is.
I mean,
we know that.
I mean, if they're gonna do a Godzilla versus Kong, like go back in time and show us that.
Yeah, that's what I want.
I mean, there's your way to kill Godzilla without killing present Godzilla. I mean, to be honest, I think the best way they could go from this is go backwards, not forward.
Agreed.
Jake, you'll have to watch Tron and send me a video of that one.
I will when I plug it when I put the movie in because they took it off Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Ooh,
They took-
the red.
Tron off Disney Plus?
Yeah, Disney takes like very few stuff off of Plus every once in a while. And for some reason they took Tron off.
That is weird.
Maybe they had to give it to someone else for a little
Well,
bit.
they have the full control. So it's a Disney film through and through.
Oh, maybe they rented it out to someone or something.
I hope not. That'd be stupid of them. I'm waiting for them to get the Indiana Jones rights back.
How do they not have it back? They have Fox.
No, it's a Paramount film.
Oh.
No, excuse me. It might be a Fox film, but they lent the streaming rights to Netflix.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
And their rights haven't ended.
Well, it was a
yet.
Lucasfilm movie. They're Lucasfilm
Yeah.
movies made at Fox,
all
right?
Lucasfilm, all of Lucasfilm stuff outside of Star Wars and Willow aren't on Disney
Oh, that makes
because
sense.
of the streaming rights. And Chuck, we're talking about Legacy. Sorry, we're talking about Tron Legacy.
Hi, Gabe.
And if they didn't buy Fox,
Oh, what's up, Gabe?
they wouldn't have episodes
This
1 through
is much
6
better
either.
than the new film by a mile. What? This is much better than the new film? What? What's he talking about?
You mean the last film, King of
Hot take?
Monsters? Because if you're saying it's better than King of the Monsters, then I completely agree with you. And I think
And if
all-
you're saying King of the Monsters is better, then you're just I'll withstand from saying anything else. That is a hot take by what you said. Sarger, what's wrong with Tron Legacy? What's wrong with Tron Legacy? Huh? The lights right now in this scene, guys, wild.
we can see it. We can see it.
Oh, yeah. Again, the idea, the connections between King of the Monsters and bringing Ghidorah into it. Obviously, not as much as we wanted, right? Because and the post-credit scene of King of the Monsters, Charles Dance had the head, and it would have made a hell of a lot of sense for him to be in the movie, but at least they connected it somehow.
True.
I love that he just rips a bridge. Like, why?
He didn't even have to do that. He could have
Like,
just
he could've
waited.
ducked under the bridge.
Exactly.
He's just
Why?
an asshole sometimes.
Seriously.
Dead, squished.
This dude's got like the terrible twos going on or something.
Yeah.
God, I love the dun dun dun.
I cannot wait for Mondo to drop that bad boy.
You and I will be double teaming that one. And if I get it and you don't, I'll give it to you first. Jake, I just looked up some of the most colorful movies to watch. Obviously, Avatar.
Never.
Um,
Sorry, Gia.
Avatar 2. It's the next.
I'll watch the
Snyder
trailer.
Cut.
La La Land.
Oh, game changer.
I didn't think about La La Land, but it is pretty colorful, huh?
Wow, my lights are going bonkers right now, everybody. Let me take a new video just to see if I can upload this one. If it's better.
But you won't watch this, Moulin Rouge. But I can see the blue lighting up in your back.
See, what does that mean that they have the throne and then it has the Godzilla creature around it? I want what you were saying, Jake. I want to know more about the mythology.
That's what I'm saying. Like, were there multiple Zillas?
There must have been. Yeah.
I think personally, if I had to guess, since they're like this, I think Godzilla ruled the top and Kong ruled the bottom.
Very possible. Very possible.
I mean, it would be kind of cool.
And they're like, "Don't come on my side."
It's like a turf war.
Yeah. Sometimes they cross paths. Oh, Jake, here's another movie that got listed for colorful to watch, which it's not a great movie, but you watch it. Speed Racer.
I would so. Oh, I'm turning that on this week. I love that movie so much.
I mean, isn't that a pretty bright movie too?
Hell yeah. Because a lot of, especially the final race is like in a neon track. You know what would be another good one is one of the Wreck-It Ralphs.
Oh, yeah.
Frozen.
You just want to watch Frozen.
Jacob, the first scene I turned on to test it was Obi-Wan versus Anakin.
That's perfect.
Yeah. I'll
cool.
I'll upload both of them so we can watch both of them with the lights, but that was the first one that I tested. But it wasn't at night, which is why this one was during the day. I turned on the Hong Kong scene for this at night, and it was bonkers.
It's saying Tangled also, just because it has so much color.
Makes sense.
If you like Coco, that would be a good one too.
Oh,
Yeah.
Coco would be really good.
That would be a good one.
Coco would be really good. I'm already hooked on Speed Racer.
I knew once I said that you would immediately buy
Yeah,
it.
I'm hooked on. I want to watch that so bad now.
Look how ugly these birds are, man. They're the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
Birds? They ain't birds. They're
What are
birds.
these?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
They're
Birds?
bats. They're like a morphed bat.
But okay, so they have like a beak though. Look, they look like birds.
So they're more like chicken bats.
Yeah.
Have you already done Fury Road?
Oh, here
you
you get one real close up.
Yeah, they're old looking. They're like old. They have like an elderly look to them.
That would be just like the worst death.
Ugh, they're so
Can I-
gross looking.
Like, where's your weapon? Can you get a laser sword or something to try to fight one of these things?
What is throwing a rock gonna do with it, dude? Come on. Oh my god, I should have recorded the lights on that one.
I was
Jeez.
wondering what was going to save
Wow.
him in that moment.
Wow. What is happening right now?
Dude, your whole room is lit up.
Yeah, it
Oh
went
my god, the red. Oh my god.
That's so blue for your
Dude.
Man.
Well, it's cool because you guys know where my TV is. It's in a little cove.
yeah.
So it's all just secluded in the cove.
Who knew Godzilla could make a hole through half the earth?
Why would you attack a giant monkey who can kill you? Why?
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's
Rachel,
why,
good call. Titan vultures.
that's why this happens.
Good call. Yes, Chuck.
Bam.
Yes. That movie is drugs without
I
taking.
just saw that.
Yeah.
It's literally drugs on drugs.
And it's great.
Wait, did you say you did Mad Max already?
I did parts of it. I haven't watched the whole thing yet.
It's funny, every single time I look up a color one, it keeps saying Speed Racer, Speed Racer, Speed Racer.
I've never seen Speed Racer.
Neither have I. I
I'm
haven't
putting
seen
that on the list.
God.
It's the Wachowskis directed it, right?
Yeah. You know what's funny, though? So I turned on the Revenge of the Sith scene, and then I went back to watch the A's game. It actually looked really good with the baseball game because, like, the green field and the sky and everything, it was pretty cool. And it was during the day, too. It was,
Well, I mean, Oakland is a very wide open stadium. too.
yeah, but I was very surprised that something as neutral as a baseball field would affect it as much as it did.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be interested to see like what a football game would make it look like because it's all green, right?
Depending on
Mostly,
if they're wearing their colorful jerseys too,
Yeah.
like this would be cool.
Yeah.
Or like, oh, you should watch a Miami Heat basketball game where they're wearing the pink and the blue and black.
That's just like watching this, though. So much pink and blues and reds.
I love it though. Visually, it's just
Me too, Chuck. I hope that's possible. I mean, the A's,
he's opened because Josh went to one today.
they're open. The tickets have been open. I just haven't been able to go. I hope to hopefully this summer sometime.
Jake, they just sent out an email for A's versus Giants. Something I think it's at Rivercat.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh, baby. So this is the scene I recorded, and I'll show it when the movie's over. Dude. Yes.
This is what I came to see.
Yup. We paid a movie ticket just for this scene.
Oh,
Mhm.
100%.
And it's so well done. It's so well crafted. It's so well shot. It's just the cinematography is great. Everything about it is
Oof.
incredible. Look at the hammer down. Throw that elbow.
This is a movie you watch on surround sound with the projector and Jake's little color light show.
Ooh. Like how he used the building to jump on real quick.
Dude. Use that. Oh, double kick. Some Shang-Chi action.
He grabs his axe,
Oh, it's so dope.
shoves it in his mouth.
I even love this scene coming up where Godzilla is essentially chasing Kong with his atomic breath and he's running throughout the city.
Yeah.
So dope. Although Hong Kong should officially just be retired after this.
Oh,
Ooh, that penetrated his skin. I never noticed that before.
Yeah, stabbed him in the leg.
mm-hmm.
This scene right here. This is so dope.
Yeah, that's
Right?
awesome.
And we talked about it on the review, and I brought it up, but I love that finally they didn't make the monsters slow. Like they're
Yeah,
really
yeah,
like they're
yeah.
moving at real pace.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Chuck, I'm not opposed to snakes on a plane watch along.
God no.
I actually like that movie.
No, I'll skip that. I'll skip that one. Terrified of snakes.
I wish. Can you imagine if they survived the whole thing only to just get kicked by Kong right there?
Just by accident.
Yeah. See, Universal effed up. Or, yeah, not Universal. Who is
I forgot about
Warner
that
Brothers.
shot. That's awesome.
Whoever it is messed up by making Kong Skull Island the ride. They should have waited and done this. This exact part as a ride. Can you imagine?
Like you're in those ships?
Yes.
I'm sure they can change it.
Well, they can probably update it.
This right here. So dope. Light my screen up.
You can see it in your.
The cinematography is insane. It's insane. And once again, poor Hong Kong. All those people.
I could just watch it without sound and be happy just because of how colorful it is.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's almost exactly what I'm doing right now. And I'm totally fine with it.
Chuck, I'm with you. This is my third time seeing it too. I watched it like 3 days after we saw it in theaters. And I thought to myself,
same.
wow, it looks just as good here as it did in the theater.
Yeah.
And now I'm watching it again.
I think also the fact that this was our first movie back is always going to make this movie that much better a little bit too.
Uh-huh. Just so you guys know, and I know this is to Rachel's comment about him needing, more tools. Scientists came out and said that Kong would actually win the fight because he has the more ability than Godzilla does.
Yeah. Well, he didn't. So scientists can F off.
Science wins. Hashtag science wins.
No, well, they're not real, so they wouldn't know. The writers decide. Oof.
Just look how fast they're moving.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, they're not just these giant weighted things.
I will say though, that bird's eye view shot of them fighting like 10 seconds ago, I would have loved to have seen more of that.
Oh yeah.
Look how fast they're moving. Oh my god.
Ooh, once Godzilla starts getting the scratches in.
Yeah.
But I was telling people, once he gets his weight on him like that, there's not much Kong can do after that. Because he can put all of his weight on him. And he's bigger than him, like, overall, I think.
Look at the look of this guy. Oh my god.
Oh, awesome.
The big, mean lizard.
Godzilla could have killed him right here.
It's cool that he doesn't though. Like, it's interesting.
He's so ugly looking, but in the best way.
He's the most villainous looking hero ever.
Oh,
I give Kong this though. He tried to get up and keep fighting though.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The skills that they added to these characters throughout the movie. Thanks, Selvin. Later, man.
hi, Selvin.
Oh, I know I haven't shown this in a while, guys, but we're currently at the hour 30 mark.
You definitely showed it last at maybe 30.
I showed it an hour ago.
Yeah. Jake, there were some red eyes in the background in a second there. You're on mute. Oh.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, I was just saying when his eyes turned on, your back, you got some red eyes.
Gabby just came down and sat down. She goes, I love when he dies.
That's so funny. He's just walking home.
It became morning real quick, by the way.
Yeah. I didn't even realize the fact that it became light. He's just a little too skinny. He needs to be thick with 2 C's.
Yeah, because it feels like they could snap him in half.
Yeah.
But he whoops.
But I ain't gonna
Godzilla,
complain.
Who cares? The fight is awesome.
Oh yeah, no, I don't give a shit. Like that's me nitpicking.
That is crazy.
Body slam. Let's go.
Who directed this again?
Adam Wingard.
That's right.
Okay, Mechagodzilla's a lot bigger than him, like taller.
Yes.
I didn't realize that the first time. Gives a little bit more credit to why he's winning the fight at first.
Chuck, I'm with you, man. I like me some kaiju stuff. Like Pacific Rim I turned on the other day. Obsessed.
That film franchise could have had so much going.
Yeah, they destroyed it with the second movie. By not bringing Charlie Hunnam back, you're just idiots.
Well, I don't think he wanted to come back. I'm sure
He would have returned if Guillermo del Toro had
that's
returned.
what I was gonna say.
Jacob, I don't know if he's taller, but he just looks like he's a little more towering.
Depends at certain angles. Like
Because his
sometimes
arms are bigger, obviously.
sometimes Godzilla's like hunching over a little bit,
Yeah.
you know. So, but yeah, that's a thing. Godzilla can't. You know how he was holding that monster in half and he cut him in half. Godzilla can't hold a monster.
Yeah,
out like
Godzilla's
that.
got T-Rex arms.
Yeah.
Big head and little arms. What movie's that from?
Big head and little arms. It sounds super familiar.
remember.
Big head and little arms. Is it Toy Story?
No.
Big head and little arms.
Is it a movie
Meet
we
the
know?
Robinsons?
It is Meet the Robinsons.
Oh.
Chuck and Star Trek guy. The dinosaur.
That was all Gabby.
Good for you, Gabby. You get it, girl.
She goes.
Basically, I should be in the Schmodown.
Oh
That's
God,
fine.
let's not start.
You and Jake as a team.
That'd be entertaining. Holy shit.
Yeah, we'd be so entertaining. Actually, what would be really entertaining is me and Brian.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
God.
No.
It has to be like rom-coms and like 2000s comedies. Like,
Well, I found out that so far 2 of my strengths in the Schmodown have been Oprah and Jennifer Lopez.
You went
Wow.
perfect in both rounds.
Wow.
There's nothing wrong with the J-Lo movie. Monster-in-Law, just watched it.
You know how many times I go home and my mom and sister are watching a J-Lo movie? Almost every time.
Makes sense.
Chuck. Chuck, by the way, it's with a Y, not an IE.
You know all Oprah movies too, Brian?
No, that's why it's weird.
She's actually not a bad actress.
They were very surface level Oprah.
Well, then the reason why Oprah's category is interesting, Jacob, is because she doesn't have a lot of movies that she leads.
Mm-mm.
So you can ask about an Oprah movie, like say like Selma, for example, right?
Yeah,
It
that's
doesn't
true.
even have
yeah.
to be in the question, but it's because she's in the movie.
Or A Wrinkle in Time was one of the main.
Exactly.
They
It
asked,
doesn't just have to be just about Oprah. It can be about anything inside those
That,
movies,
that makes sense. Yeah. So, yeah.
which
so
makes
Selma-
which makes the category very difficult sometimes.
Mhm.
Yeah, because she has led. I know she's led at least one movie, probably.
Yeah,
more.
she's led a couple.
Yes, Star Drew and Twilight.
Because I was like, how's Oprah a category? Like what?
She's been in more than I thought she was.
Yeah, no, for sure. I just keep thinking of Alexander Skarsgård as Cyclops because he's in that suit and then they're in the ship. That would be cool.
While Godzilla's getting his ass wrecked.
Poor Godzilla.
He deserves it.
No.
And then Kong's gonna come save the day, baby.
See how friendly Kong looks?
Hashtag Team Kong. I feel like Kong and I could be best buds. We'll grab a beer.
Yeah, but out of the 4 of us, I'm the only one that can communicate with him.
Oh, because you know sign language.
Yeah.
I can sign.
Why? Did you think because I was calling myself a monkey?
No.
Oh.
Oh my god.
I took 2 semesters of
We're all monkeys.
ASL, Brian.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
What does this mean?
I like talked to you about it. Wow.
I love this scene right here. Boom.
Oh,
back
yeah.
in place. Let's go.
Ooh.
Ready to rumble.
I hope I never have to do that.
Woo! Oh, that's a mean monkey right there. Ground and pound time.
I wonder how many movies it's going to take for us to wear off the, like, every movie is good just because we're back in the theater.
A year.
It might be.
Oh.
Wow.
Dude, so dope. And the music kicks in. Hey! Godzilla's like, oh, okay, you cool, dude. Let's go. Poor Hong Kong.
I might
That's all I
change
think
my
about right
ring. I think I'm gonna change my ringtone to the dun 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 dun. Ugh.
Get that battle axe, boy.
I love watching these fights because I notice something new every time. Like just one move.
Well, and this is what we wanted from the last movie. Think about how long we've been watching them fight.
Oh, you mean like they've been fighting for like 45 minutes?
Yeah, they've been fighting for like at least 20 minutes, and it's not barely any human involvement. Little bits here and there to break tension, but
Here's Gio's favorite part.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a disaster. Power that battle axe, baby.
Rachel.
Tears him up.
Jake, look at Rachel's last comment.
Yep, 1000%, Rachel. 1000%.
Oh, chops the head. It rips it off.
So dope.
Now, what would have made this even better is if when he goes back to the core, he has the head like as a trophy.
I think the battle axe is enough.
I mean, the battle axe is dope, but having Mecha Godzilla's head as a trophy. Ugh, Star Drew. I'm not a gore person, and I've been mentally getting myself ready for that. Friday is going to be a test of my wills.
Yeah. I'm kind of with you on that, Brian.
Because I have a feeling they're not holding back anything in that movie. I'm very curious to see how he is in Eternals.
Brian Tyree Henry?
Yep.
He's going to kill it. He's going to kill it. Kong's just always ready to go, man. He's always on alert. What a champ.
I will say, Kong ain't going to just go down. Like he's
Absolute champ.
He's going to go down dying.
He's a baller. Team Kong for life.
Yes, Gabe. Is Gabe going to be there with us, Jacob?
No.
Shame. they would have walked up to each other and just shook hands.
No.
No, fist bump.
Yeah. Just how he swims away, like.
I guess his eyes aren't red. They're like an orange, I guess.
Yeah, it's like a.
It just looks weird on the Funko.
Yeah, because they're very bright.
Mm-hmm.
I will say all the sign language they use is actual sign language. And correct.
It's a dope ending. Look at that shot. Let's go.
I like how it just ends. Like they waste no time. They're just like,
I dig it,
here's the
man.
ending. Yeah,
I dig it.
for sure.
So fun. I'm so glad. At least one more time I got to watch it. And force myself to watch it too.
Okay, here. Well, while we're on the topic, I'll show you guys what my lights look like that we kept talking about.
This guy.
Here's a video.
Look at the smirk he has on his face because he knows how cool it is.
See, that's fully no lights on, middle of the night, TV in a cove. There's a lot of reds and blues in this scene, obviously, but it does greens and yellows. And
I think honestly, what makes it that much cooler too is the fact that it's in that cove.
yeah, there's a shot coming up. I think that's like it'll turn all red, but I don't know if it'll happen. It's a lot of purple. There's a shot right there on the left, and then that. This changes through every because of the way, so you can tell right in the middle, right where the middle poster is. There's a black dot. That's a camera, and every corner of the television it connects to, and then the two sides and the middle down below, and it captures all the colors that are happening throughout the screen.
That's
cool.
pretty dope.
Very cool investment for
Damn.
us movie watchers.
Mm-hmm. I
I
kind
have
of
to look into that.
I would like this as a poster. The what?
I
half
turn mine off.
face-
I turn mine off.
Oh, it's the half face of Godzilla up against the half face.
Oh, the HBO Max poster. Yeah.
Just
That was a great watch along movie. I mean, there's like half the time we weren't talking about the actual movie, but that happens during watch
That's
along.
okay.
Conversations happen, but I mean, I love that movie just as much as I did the first time we watched it.
this is one of those movies that you can get away with not actually like.
Well, after you've seen it once, for sure. You know.
Well, not even that. It's just like you're just watching them beat the crap out of each other. Like you don't need to list. I mean, the score is fantastic. One of the best that I can remember in a long time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's just so fun. It was a fun movie to watch too, and it's the first time we've watched one that the movie's only been out a couple of weeks.
Yeah, no, it breezed by. Yeah, it was fun.
So, yeah, that's fun.
All righty. Well, don't forget to check us out on Friday to talk some Falcon and Winter Soldier. That'll be fun.
The finale.
The finale came out of nowhere, came so quick. And then also next Tuesday, we'll be talking Mortal Kombat. Can't wait for that full spoiler review on Tuesday. Thank you. We'll just end it out quick here for Jacob, for Jake, Gio, and Brian. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye, guys.